Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. In 1988, Michael Jackson, already hailed as the king of pop, gave the world something extraordinary, a surreal film that wasn't just a movie but a musical odyssey, a fantasy adventure, and a dreamlike journey into his imagination. That film was Moonwalker. This is the story. The opening, a legacy in motion. The film begins not with fiction, but with history. Black and white footage flashes across the screen, clips of Michael as a child in the Jackson 5, dazzling audiences with his voice. The montage shifts through the decades, his early solo performances, the dazzling disco of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, the revolutionary Thriller era. Each clip reminds viewers, Michael isn't just a singer. He is an innovator, a dancer, an artist redefining entertainment. The opening is a celebration of a young boy who became the biggest star in the world. But then, the fantasy begins. Chapter 1, The Man in the Mirror Journey. The screen fills with light as Michael performs, Man in the Mirror. The message is universal. Change begins within. This is not simply a performance, it's a spiritual call, one that anchors the movie in a moral foundation. After the concert, the tone shifts. The screen transforms into an almost dreamlike comic book style. The world begins bending to imagination. Michael is no longer just a performer, he is now the hero of his own story. Chapter 2, The Chase. Michael steps out into a city buzzing with life. But there's danger in the air. Paparazzi chase him, crowds swarm him, the tension builds, and then, Michael runs. In one of the most iconic sequences, he sprints into alleyways, down dark streets, pursued endlessly by fans, photographers, and even claymation monsters in a surreal parody of fame. The chase is both thrilling and unsettling, symbolizing how fame itself can become a nightmare. And yet, Michael always escapes. Not through violence, but through transformation. With a snap, a spin, or a flash of magic, he disappears, leaving chaos behind. Chapter 3, Batter. The screen fades, and suddenly, children appear. A playground, a dance-off. This is Batter, a playful parody of Michael's Bad music video. Instead of hardened gang members, it's kids, tiny versions of Michael and his dancers, recreating the choreography with astonishing precision. It's funny, endearing, and unforgettable. But it also symbolizes innocence. Michael is showing that music and dance belong to everyone, not just adults. Chapter 4, Speed Demon. From innocence, the film shifts again into surrealism. Michael, now in a desert landscape, dons a rabbit costume to disguise himself. This leads into Speed Demon, a music video filled with fast cars, desert chases, and stop-motion animation. The rabbit runs wild, Michael transforms again and again, and reality bends like clay. It's Looney Tunes meets pop music, a fever dream where motion never stops. At last, Michael dances face to face with his own rabbit disguise, battling himself in a hilarious duel of dance moves. And of course, Michael wins. Chapter 5, Leave Me Alone. Now the film takes a darker turn. The song Leave Me Alone plays over a satirical animated sequence mocking tabloid culture. Newspaper headlines, rumors, and bizarre stories swirl around him. Michael walks through a carnival of distortion, his face stretched, his life twisted, his fame treated as spectacle. Through it all, he sings defiantly, "Just stop dogging me around." It's both comedy and tragedy, a surreal reminder that behind the headlines was a man asking simply for peace. Chapter 6, The Main Story, Michael vs. Mr. Big. Now the fantasy adventure truly begins. Michael is no longer just a performer, he is a hero protecting children from evil. The villain is Mr. Big, played by Joe Pesci. A ruthless drug lord with a single goal, to corrupt the world's youth with drugs and domination. Michael, joined by 3 children, Katie, Sean, and Zeke, becomes their protector. The story unfolds like a fairy tale mixed with a thriller. The kids stumble upon Mr. Big's operation, and Michael vows to stop him. Chapter 7, Smooth Criminal. Perhaps the most legendary sequence of Moonwalker arrives here. Michael steps into a smoky nightclub. The music begins. Smooth Criminal. Dressed in a white suit and fedora, He moves with impossible precision. Gangsters fill the room, danger surrounds him, but Michael controls the space through dance. Every movement is sharp, electrifying. The room becomes his stage. And then, the moment that stunned the world, the anti-gravity lean. Michael and his dancers bend forward at impossible angles, defying the laws of physics. It isn't just dance, it's sorcery. And the audience watching knew instantly, this was something no one had ever seen before. But the magic isn't over. Chapter 8, Transformation. As Mr. Big closes in, Michael transforms again. At first, he becomes a sleek sports car, carrying the children to safety. Later, in a scene straight from science fiction, he becomes a giant robot, blasting enemies away. The imagery is fantastical, part superhero, part myth, part dream. To the children, Michael isn't just a pop star. He's a guardian angel. And then, the final transformation. Michael becomes a spaceship, soaring into the stars, defeating Mr. Big in an explosive showdown. Chapter 9, A Child's Faith. The children mourn as Michael disappears into the sky. For a moment, it seems he is gone forever. But their belief never fades. And when he returns, gentle, smiling, alive, they run to him with joy. The message is clear: heroes never truly leave. As long as we believe in goodness, magic lives on. The finale, Come Together. The story closes with Michael performing Come Together. His energy is electric, his voice powerful, his dance unstoppable. It's a final celebration, not of plot, but of music, joy, and unity. As the credits roll, one truth remains: Moonwalker was not just a movie. It was Michael Jackson's dream world brought to life. A world where music heals, dance conquers evil, and imagination has no limits. Legacy of Moonwalker. Though unconventional, Moonwalker became a cult classic. To some, it was bizarre. To others, it was genius. But to Michael's fans, it was a gift, a journey inside the mind of the greatest entertainer in history. It showed us Michael as a child of wonder, a warrior against evil, a protector of innocence, and above all, a man who believed in the power of love and music. Even decades later, Moonwalker remains a time capsule of Michael Jackson at his peak, a reminder that sometimes the wildest fantasies carry the deepest truths. Sparkles, and that is the story of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.